Hi guys, I'm Future-Proof Jake and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Switch Pro, which is now being called Switch OLED. It's not quite the Pro model everyone was after, but it's still going to sell gangbusters. So yesterday, Nintendo announced their new Switch OLED, and it's come out to, from what I'm hearing, a bit of a lukewarm reception. Why is this? Everyone had hyped it up so much to be this new iteration that was going to give us 4K display, DLSS ray tracing, faster processor, and create our games, our Nintendo games, to just be better and play better and be more akin to what the Xbox One X, say, iteration upgrade would be compared to the Xbox One, and the PS4 Pro compared to the PS4. This just isn't that. We're getting a 7-inch OLED panel, which means we get brighter brights, blacker blacks, and overall better picture quality than what we were getting with the previous LCD screen on the Switch. But there aren't any other upgrades to go with it to improve performance. It's still just the same Switch, just with a better looking screen. And this is why people are a bit salty about it. It's not what they wanted, and it's not what they perceived they were supposed to be getting due to all the reporting and hype from other outlets. Nintendo never made any of these promises. This is the first we're ever hearing about it. But all the hype surrounding it has got us into this fever pitch of what we wanted and what we expected. So anything Nintendo was to bring out, we were probably just going to be disappointed. So Nintendo have showed off the white JoyCons and stand, but it also comes with a neon blue and red, we're told. But I think the white looks really, really good. It's really clean. And if you have it in your setup next to a PS5, it can complement each other really well. They look really nice. The dock is also more rounded on the edges, but overall it's the same form factor, same size as the original Switch. Even with the increased screen size, the Switch is still the same size. You're just losing the original bezels that you had on your OG Switch. So all the old Joy-Cons will still work, all the old games will still play. Nothing's changed in that respect. It's just a larger screen and also a better kickstand. So rather than having that flimsy little kickstand that would constantly break or fall off or cause the Switch to tip over, the kickstand now goes across the whole base of the unit and can be angled at different degrees depending on how you want your Switch to lean, which is nice, loads better than how it was before. But is it worth the upgrade? Now, if you're the sort of person that has the Switch on the go, carries it around with you, has it in your bag, uses it in handheld mode a lot, yes, it probably would be worth the upgrade for you, because that LCD screen changing to the OLED screen is going to make a big difference. But if you were playing games on it that you felt performed poorly, they're not going to perform any better. Whereas if you're like me and pretty much solely play your Switch in the dock, there's not really anything here for you. There's no reason to upgrade to this because you're not going to be taking advantage of that OLED screen. Yeah, you get the LAN adapter port in the back of the dock, but really, who's that bothered about that? So yeah, unfortunately, unless you're a handheld person, it's just not worth making that upgrade. But even if you are using it handheld, should you pay an extra, we don't even know the price yet, but probably £350, maybe £300 to £350 when it's announced for this newer model that will still do everything exactly the way your old one would. I think unless your Switch breaks or you're in the market for a new one, or you just specifically really want this screen, I don't see why many people would upgrade. But it's a Nintendo product, so we know they're just going to sell out. So if you want to get one, you probably have to get in quick because they're going to be gone. The main concern for me is that now we've got this iteration with the OLED panel, does that hinder the release of a proper Switch Pro where we see an upgrade? Potentially, maybe we'll get an announcement for it next year, but then also we might not see anything for a couple of years because of this iteration. But it is Nintendo, and there was like 4 lines of DS. They do just bring them out whenever they feel like it. So do we receive a Switch Pro? Or is that then the Switch 2 when it releases? But that is still potentially a couple of years away. So it's a bit disappointment for everyone that was expecting an upgraded model. But this new one, it looks nice. I haven't got my hands on it yet, so I can't tell you exactly how it looks. But overall, I think it does look like a nice product, and I think it will sell really well. So let me know down in the comments, is this Switch OLED something you are looking forward to? Or were you more in the camp of, I want a Switch Pro, where's my upgrades? Let's have a chat about it. Tell me your thoughts and opinions, and are you going to be purchasing one? If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe and the notification bell to keep updated with the latest videos. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.